Every April 29th, there is a mysterious surge of ER visits from men in their 30s experiencing injuries that are consistent with blunt force trauma. If you go to your local hospital, you will see a line of dads in flat brim hats and vans with ice packs waiting to get x-rayed for things like rolled ankles or sprained wrist, the occasional torn ACL, or even a spiral fracture of the humerus. To the untrained eye, this looks like the fallout of some kind of midlife crisis fight club, and to be fair, you're not entirely wrong, but if you know ball, you know this is a result of Eric Costin's birthday, aka Do a Kickflip Day. In early 2018, professional skateboarder and co-founder of the skate media Goliath the Barracks, Eric Costin, took to the streets of East Los Angeles with a camera and a car full of merch. The goal was to find anyone who could answer the call when Costin belted out his window, "Do a kickflip! Do a kickflip! Do a kickflip!" Do a kickflip. The gimmick was incredible. Anyone who's skated long enough has been catcalled like this by some civilian. It's charming at first, but you begin to resent it after a while. The fact that it was Costin, and the fact that he rewarded you with something that you actually wanted when it happened, it was a genius bit. The video went instantly viral and spawned a series of similar videos featuring everyone from Tony Hawk to Jack Black. They've racked up literally hundreds of millions of views on the internet, and I would argue are a rare instance of the world actually being a better place because of a meme. Because of the success of the series, the Barracks named April 29th, Eric Costin's birthday, as National Do a Kickflip Day. And for 24 hours, my Instagram feed became a sort of inspiring highlight reel of dads I haven't talked to since we got kicked out of a Kroger when we were trying to ollie off a loading dock in 2003 doing kickflips. You can almost hear them yelling at their kids holding a camera the way our dads used to yell at us holding a flashlight while they were working under the sink. We were connecting in the comments with nothing but positivity. In fact, if you go to the subreddit /oldskaters on April 29th, you will find some of the most genuinely kind comments on the internet. So of course, I dropped what I was doing and I grabbed my skateboard and I told myself I wasn't gonna go back inside until I landed one clean enough to post. And then I proceeded to absolutely trash myself for the next hour and a half until I had probably one of the ugliest and most unimpressive clips in skateboarding history, but it was a kickflip. For many of us, it's become like an annual physical. For many of us, it's pretty fucking painful, but for me, it's always worth it. In the age of AI, when we are told the process doesn't really matter and art is not a result of the real human effort that created it, to spend an hour in your backyard with your kids, letting them see you try and fail and try and fail and try and fail is a radical and genuine triumph of the human spirit over a society who would prefer that you just sit down and give up. Skateboarding, which started out as an outsider sport, then became wildly commercially successful, has now swung back around to represent something that our tech overlords will never be able to take from us. That is, when someone yells out a car window, do a kickflip. There is no prompt that will ever generate the feeling of landing clean on the fucking bolts.
Let's go! Yes, Bubba. Give me a high five.